Ally and the Golden Star. In the charming village of Harmonyville, there lived a little girl named Ally. Ally was no ordinary child. She possessed a heart as bright as the sun and a spirit that sparkled like stardust. One day, while playing in the village square, Ally discovered a magical golden star nestled in the grass. As she held the star in her hands, a gentle voice whispered, "This golden star holds the power to spread joy and happiness, but to unlock its magic, you must use it to make someone else smile." Excitement bubbled within Ally's chest as she embarked on a quest to share the magic of the golden star. Her first stop was a local bakery where Mrs. Johnson, the baker, looked tired and weary. Ally handed her the golden star, explaining its special powers. To Ally's delight, the moment Mrs. Johnson held the star, a warm glow enveloped her. The sweet aroma of freshly baked pastries filled the air, and the once tired baker began humming a joyful tune. The golden star had worked its magic. Buoyed by her success, Ally continued her journey through Harmonyville. She shared the golden star with Mr. Parker, the postman, who brightened up the entire village with his cheerful greetings. The star then found its way to Emma, a shy little girl who had been feeling lonely. With the golden star in her hand, Emma's frown turned into a radiant smile, and soon she had new friends to play with. As Ally spread the magic of the golden star, the village transformed into a haven of happiness and laughter. The once dull streets bloomed with colorful flowers, and the air echoed with the melody of joyful hearts. The moral of the story was simple but profound. The true power of a superhero lies in bringing joy to others. Ally, with her golden star, became the little hero of Harmonyville, teaching everyone that a small act of kindness could illuminate the darkest corners. As the sun set over Harmonyville, Ally stood in the village square, surrounded by smiling faces and grateful hearts. The golden star, now a symbol of shared happiness, twinkled brightly in the night sky. And so, under the starlit sky of Harmonyville, Ally and her golden star continued to spread joy, leaving a trail of happiness for generations to come. Benny's Big Rescue. In the cheerful town of Harmonyville, there lived a spirited little boy named Benny. Benny's days were filled with laughter and play. But one cloudy afternoon, the wind whispered tales of trouble. Benny, with his tiny red cape fluttering in the breeze, perked up his ears and followed the soft cries for help. As he approached the Harmonyville Park, Benny discovered his friend, Timmy, stuck on a high tree branch. The sudden rain had turned the area into a small flood. Without a second thought, Benny tied his cape to a sturdy branch and announced, "Fear not, for Super Benny is here to save the day." With a brave leap, Benny swung towards Timmy, rescued him from the precarious branch, and secured him safely on his back. Together, they faced the rising waters, maneuvering through the challenges with a mix of giggles and determination. Once back on dry land, the sun broke through the clouds, and the townsfolk gathered to celebrate Benny's bravery. The mayor presented Benny with a shiny gold star, declaring him the town's youngest hero. From that day forward, Benny became known as Super Benny, the hero of Harmonyville. His act of kindness inspired other children to lend a helping hand, making Harmonyville a town where everyone looked out for one another. And so, under the rainbow that appeared after the rain, Super Benny continued his adventures, reminding everyone that even the smallest superheroes can make the biggest rescue. Samantha's Super Smile. In the heart of Sunshine Valley, where laughter echoed through the meadows and flowers bloomed in a symphony of colors, lived a little girl named Samantha. Samantha wasn't an ordinary child. She had a smile that could brighten even the cloudiest day, and a spirit that radiated joy. One morning, as she skipped through the valley, Samantha stumbled upon a magical mirror. The mirror, adorned with sunbeams, held a secret, It had the power to spread happiness through Samantha's super smile. Excited by its magic, Samantha decided to use her super smile to make the world a happier place. Her first mission took her to the local playground, where children were playing but seemed a bit down. With a twinkle in her eye, Samantha flashed her super smile, and to everyone's amazement, the playground sparkled with a burst of joy. Laughter filled the air, and the once dull swings and slides turned into a playground of delight. Encouraged by the success of her super smile, Samantha visited Mrs. Johnson's bakery with a warm grin. She shared her magic with the grumpy old cat sitting by the entrance. The cat, touched by Samantha's infectious happiness, began purring and rubbing against her leg. Mrs. Johnson's bakery, now filled with the delightful melody of purring, became a haven of cheerfulness. As Samantha continued spreading her super smile, she visited friends, neighbors, and even the shy woodland creatures. The super smile turned ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. A gloomy day became a canvas for rainbow smiles. A shared treat felt like a feast, and a simple hug radiated warmth and happiness. The moral of the story was crystal clear. A smile has the power to make the world a brighter and happier place. Samantha, with her super smile, became the little superhero of Sunshine Valley, teaching everyone the importance of spreading joy. Word of Samantha's super smile spread throughout the valley, inspiring a wave of happiness and positivity. The once muted sounds of Sunshine Valley now harmonized with the melody of laughter, creating a haven of delight. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Samantha stood in the heart of Sunshine Valley, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of her super smile. The sunbeams on the magical mirror twinkled one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Sunshine Valley, Samantha continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a super smile could turn every day into a day of sunshine and happiness. Oliver's Generosity Act. In the heart of Sunshine Valley, where laughter echoed through green meadows and kindness bloomed like wildflowers, lived a little boy named Oliver. Oliver was no ordinary child. He had a heart as warm as the sun and a spirit that sparkled with generosity. One bright morning, as he played near the babbling brook, Oliver discovered a magical coin. The coin, adorned with a shimmering sun, held a secret. It could multiply its magic when used to help others. Intrigued by its powers, Oliver decided to embark on a generosity act. His first stop was at the local toy store, where he noticed a group of children longingly gazing at their favorite toys. With a smile, Oliver placed the magical coin in the donation box, and to everyone's amazement, the box filled with new toys for each child. Joyful laughter filled the air, and the once wistful faces turned into expressions of pure delight. Excited by the success of his generosity act, Oliver visited Mrs. Turner, the elderly lady who lived alone. With a kind heart, he handed her the magical coin, and her small garden transformed into a burst of colorful flowers. Mrs. Turner, touched by the unexpected beauty, joined Oliver in spreading the magic of generosity. As Oliver continued his generosity act, he shared the magic coin with friends, neighbors, and even strangers. The coin turned mundane moments into magical experiences. A simple picnic became a feast, a shared story turned into an enchanting adventure, and a helping hand felt like a warm embrace. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Generosity has the power to multiply joy for everyone involved. Oliver, with his magical coin, became the little superhero of Sunshine Valley, teaching everyone the profound impact of sharing and kindness. Word of Oliver's generosity act spread throughout the town, inspiring a wave of generosity and compassion. The once ordinary streets of Sunshine Valley now glowed with the warmth of shared moments and acts of kindness. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Oliver stood in the town square, surrounded by grateful friends and a community bound by the magic of generosity. The shimmering sun on the magical coin sparkled one last time before transforming into a radiant display, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starlit sky of Sunshine Valley, Oliver continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a generous heart could create a world filled with magic and joy. Riley's Radiant Rainbow Rescue. In the heart of colorful valley, where rainbows painted the sky with vibrant hues, and the air buzzed with the laughter of playful butterflies, lived a little girl named Riley. Riley wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as compassionate as a summer breeze and a spirit that radiated positivity. One day, as she wandered through colorful valley, Riley noticed that the beautiful colors of the valley were fading away. Determined to bring back the radiance, Riley became the little superhero of brightness. Riley discovered that the colors of colorful valley were held captive by the grumpy cloud, a gloomy cloud that refused to let the sunlight through. With her heart full of compassion, Riley decided to embark on a mission to rescue the radiant colors and bring joy back to the valley. The once muted sounds of the valley now harmonized with the melody of hope, creating a haven of anticipation. Equipped with a magical paintbrush and a pocket full of sunshine, Riley set off to confront the grumpy cloud. She painted a vivid rainbow across the sky, hoping to melt the cloud's grumpiness away. The once dull valley transformed into a lively canvas of colors. Word of Riley's Radiant Rainbow Rescue spread throughout colorful valley, inspiring the flowers to bloom, the butterflies to dance, and the animals to chirp in delight. The once muted sounds of the valley now harmonized with the melody of shared happiness, creating a haven of warmth. As Riley continued her radiant mission, she noticed a sad snail named Sammy, who seemed to be stuck in a gloomy corner. Realizing that Sammy needed an extra dose of brightness, Riley approached with a warm smile. She painted a tiny rainbow trail for Sammy to follow, and soon the once sad snail crawled along the vibrant path, leaving a trail of joy. The moral of the story was crystal clear. A little act of kindness can brighten even the gloomiest day. Riley, with her Radiant Rainbow Rescue, became the little superhero of Colorful Valley, teaching everyone the importance of spreading joy and embracing the magic of color. As the sun dipped below the painted horizon, Riley stood in the heart of Colorful Valley, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of her radiant mission. The valley glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Colorful Valley, Riley continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a splash of color and a sprinkle of kindness could turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary journey of brightness and delight. Nathan's noble nature. In the heart of Harmony Haven, where the breeze whispered melodies and the flowers bloomed in perfect symphony, lived a little boy named Nathan. Nathan wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as kind as a gentle stream and a spirit that resonated with compassion. One day, as he wandered through the peaceful meadows, Nathan discovered a hidden glade, home to a group of shy woodland creatures. Among them was a timid rabbit named Thumper, who always felt left out during the bustling gatherings. Nathan, sensing Thumper's loneliness, decided to befriend the little creature. This act of kindness marked the beginning of Nathan's journey to discover his noble nature. Nathan spent time with Thumper, talking to him, sharing stories, and playing games. As the days passed, the once timid rabbit transformed into a joyful companion. Inspired by this newfound friendship, Nathan realized that kindness was a superpower that could bring happiness to others. Emboldened by this revelation, Nathan extended his kindness to other woodland creatures. He helped a lost squirrel find its way home, built a cozy nest for a tired bird, and even shared his snacks with the curious chipmunks. Each act of kindness contributed to the harmony of Harmony Haven. Word of Nathan's noble nature spread throughout the glade, inspiring a sense of unity and compassion among the woodland creatures. The once muted sounds of the forest now harmonized with the melody of camaraderie, creating a haven of peace. One day, as Nathan sat under the shade of the wise old oak, he noticed a group of creatures who seemed to be in disagreement. Instead of choosing sides, Nathan approached with empathy, listening to each perspective and offering solutions that benefited everyone. In that moment, Nathan discovered the true extent of his noble nature, the ability to foster understanding and unity. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kindness has the power to transform not only individuals, but also entire communities. Nathan, with his noble nature, became the little superhero of Harmony Haven, teaching everyone the importance of empathy and cooperation. As the sun set over the glade, Nathan stood amidst a gathering of grateful woodland creatures and a world that now thrived on the magic of his noble nature. The wise old oak rustled its leaves in approval, and the glade glowed with a soft, golden light. And so, under the starry sky of Harmony Haven, Nathan continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that kindness, when nurtured, could create a haven of peace and friendship. Zoe the Zealous Zookeeper. In the heart of joyful jungle, where the leaves rustled with laughter and the animals roamed freely under the golden sunlight, lived a little girl named Zoe. Zoe wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as adventurous as a lion's roar and a spirit that sparkled with enthusiasm. One day, as she explored the vibrant jungle, Zoe discovered a group of animals feeling a little down. Determined to bring joy to her jungle friends, Zoe decided to become the Zealous Zookeeper. Her mission was simple: to make every animal in joyful jungle feel special and loved. Zoe began her zealous journey by visiting the wise old elephant named Ellie. Ellie, usually the matriarch of the jungle, seemed a bit low-spirited that day. Zoe, with her infectious enthusiasm, shared stories, cracked jokes, and even taught Ellie a silly dance. The once downtrodden elephant joined in, and soon the entire jungle echoed with laughter. Encouraged by the success with Ellie, Zoe continued her zealous efforts. She visited the chatty monkeys, the graceful giraffes, and even the shy turtles, bringing a burst of energy and happiness to each encounter. The once muted sounds of the jungle now harmonized with the melody of joy, creating a haven of excitement. As word spread about Zoe, the Zealous Zookeeper, animals from distant parts of the jungle gathered to experience her infectious enthusiasm. Zoe organized games, shared treats, and made each animal feel like a star. The jungle transformed into a vibrant carnival of laughter and camaraderie. One day, as Zoe explored the depths of the jungle, she noticed a lonely peacock named Percy who seemed hesitant to join the festivities. Realizing that Percy needed an extra boost of encouragement, Zoe approached with a warm smile. She praised Percy's dazzling feathers, celebrated his unique talents, and soon the once withdrawn peacock spread its wings in a burst of radiant colors. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Everyone has something special to offer, and a little encouragement can make a world of difference. Zoe, with her zealous zookeeping, became the little superhero of joyful jungle, teaching everyone the importance of embracing uniqueness and spreading positivity. As the sun set over the vibrant jungle, Zoe stood in the heart of a gathering of grateful animals and a world that now thrived on the magic of her zeal. The jungle glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of joyful jungle, Zoe continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a zealous spirit could turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary adventure of joy and acceptance. Tommy, the thoughtful traveler. In the heart of Wonder Woods, where tall trees whispered secrets to the wind and kindness sparkled like dewdrops on leaves, lived a little boy named Tommy. Tommy wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as expansive as the forest and a spirit that glowed with thoughtfulness. One sunny day, as he explored the wonders of the woods, Tommy stumbled upon a magical compass. The compass, adorned with a gentle breeze, held a secret. It could guide Tommy to places where his thoughtful actions could make a difference. Excited by its powers, Tommy decided to embark on a thoughtful travel. His first stop was at the wise old owl's tree. Tommy noticed the owl looking a bit lonely, so he shared his snack and, to everyone's amazement, the tree trunk blossomed into vibrant colors. The owl hooted joyfully, and the once solitary tree became a lively meeting place for the woodland creatures. Inspired by the success of his thoughtful travel, Tommy visited Mrs. Rabbit's burrow. With a caring touch, he shared the magical compass, and the burrow expanded into a cozy home filled with warmth and comfort. Mrs. Rabbit, touched by Tommy's thoughtfulness, joined him in spreading the magic of kindness. As Tommy continued his thoughtful travel, he visited friends, neighbors, and even the babbling brook. The magical compass turned simple moments into heartwarming experiences. A shared umbrella during a drizzle, a comforting word to a friend feeling down, and a gentle pat for a lost little bunny. Each act of thoughtfulness left a trail of smiles and happiness. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Thoughtful actions can create a world filled with warmth and joy. Tommy, with his magical compass, became the little superhero of Wonder Woods, teaching everyone the power of kindness and consideration. Word of Tommy's thoughtful travel spread throughout the woods, inspiring a wave of compassion and caring. The once muted sounds of Wonder Woods now harmonized with laughter and the rustling of leaves, creating a haven of kindness. As the sun dipped below the treetops, Tommy stood in the heart of Wonder Woods, surrounded by grateful friends and a forest that now thrived on thoughtfulness. The magical compass glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Wonder Woods, Tommy continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that thoughtful gestures, no matter how small, could make the world a more beautiful place. Sophie's Sunflower Surprise. In the heart of Sunshine Springs, where the meadows swayed with golden sunflowers, and the air was filled with the sweet fragrance of joy, lived a little girl named Sophie. Sophie wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as warm as a sunbeam and a spirit that radiated kindness. One day, as she skipped through the sunflower fields, Sophie discovered a wilted sunflower in need of help. Determined to bring back the sunflower's vibrant bloom, Sophie decided to embark on a mission of kindness. She named the sunflower Sunny and showered it with love, care, and a little surprise. This marked the beginning of Sophie's Sunflower Surprise. Sophie began by watering Sunny every morning, whispering words of encouragement, and dancing around the sunflower patch to share her infectious joy. As days passed, Sunny's petals perked up, and its once drooping leaves transformed into a sea of golden radiance. Inspired by Sunny's rejuvenation, Sophie decided to share the magic of her sunflower surprise with the entire community of Sunshine Springs. She invited friends, neighbors, and even strangers to join her in spreading kindness. Together, they planted sunflower seeds, tended to them with care, and watched as the fields bloomed with an array of dazzling colors. Word of Sophie's Sunflower Surprise spread throughout Sunshine Springs, inspiring a wave of kindness and community spirit. The once muted sounds of the town now harmonize with the melody of shared joy, creating a haven of warmth. One day, as Sophie and her friends gathered in the sunflower fields, they noticed a lonely scarecrow standing at the edge of the patch. Realizing that even scarecrows deserved the magic of her sunflower surprise, Sophie and her friends adorned the scarecrow with sunflowers, turning it into a cheerful companion for Sunny. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kindness has the power to transform not only individuals, but also the world around us. Sophie, with her sunflower surprise, became the little superhero of Sunshine Springs, teaching everyone the importance of spreading joy and unity. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Sophie stood in the heart of the sunflower fields, surrounded by grateful friends and a town that now thrived on the magic of her surprise. And so, under the starry sky of Sunshine Springs, Sophie continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a simple act of kindness could turn the world into a garden of happiness. Tiny Tim's Big Heart. In the heart of Harmonyville, where laughter filled the air, lived a little boy named Tiny Tim. Despite his small stature, Tim had a heart as big as the sky. One sunny day, as he played in Harmonyville Park, Tim discovered a tiny injured bird. His big heart filled with compassion, Tim carefully cradled the injured bird in his hands, determined to help his feathered friend. Tim embarked on a mission to find someone who could heal the little creature. His first stop was Mrs. Baker, the kind old lady with a garden full of colorful flowers. Mrs. Baker gently examined the bird and offered Tim a piece of advice. Sometimes, all you need is a little warmth and care. Following her suggestion, Tim created a cozy nest for the bird and kept it close to his heart. As Tim continued his journey through Harmonyville, he encountered different challenges, each one testing the size of his heart. He helped Mr. Miller, the grocer, picked up fruits that had fallen and shared his snacks with a group of hungry ants. At every turn, Tim's big heart shone brightly, touching the lives of those around him. As the sun began to set, Tim returned to the park, where he found the injured bird chirping happily in its nest. The next day, Harmonyville woke up to a surprise. The once empty wall near the park was now filled with colorful paintings and drawings. Tiny Tim had organized an art fair, inviting everyone to share their talents and create a wall of joy. Tim's big heart had not only healed the injured bird, but had also inspired the entire town. The moral of the story is clear. Even the smallest act of kindness can have a big impact. From that day forward, Tiny Tim became a symbol of compassion and generosity in Harmonyville. His story spread throughout the town, encouraging children and adults alike to let their hearts shine brightly. And so, under the twinkling stars of Harmonyville, Tiny Tim's big heart continued to glow, reminding everyone that the true measure of a superhero wasn't in strength or size, but in the kindness they shared with the world. Sarah's sharing surprise. In the heart of Harmony Hills, where giggles loudly and kindly danced in the air, lived a little girl named Sarah. Sarah was a special child, known for her big heart and the joy she spread wherever she went. One sunny day, as she played in the town square, Sarah stumbled upon a magical box. The box, adorned with glittering stars, holds a secret. It could turn ordinary objects into something special when shared with others. Intrigued by its magic, Sarah decided to embark on a sharing surprise adventure. Her first stop was at the local playground, where she noticed a group of children playing with worn-out toys. With a twinkle in her eye, Sarah opened the magical box, and to everyone's amazement, the toys transformed into vibrant, new playthings. Laughter filled the playground, and the once dull toys became cherished treasures. Eager to share more surprises, Sarah visited Mrs. Johnson's bakery with the wave of her magic box. Plain cupcakes turned into a rainbow of flavors. Mrs. Johnson, delighted by the unexpected treat, joined Sarah in spreading the magic of sharing. As Sarah continued her sharing surprise journey, she visited friends, neighbors, and even those she had never met. The magic box turned everyday moments into extraordinary memories. A simple flower became a fragrant bouquet, a book transformed into a colorful adventure, and a hug felt like the warmest embrace. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Sharing brings joy and magic to everyone involved. Sarah, with her magical box, became the little superhero of Harmony Hills, teaching everyone the importance of generosity and kindness. Word of Sarah's sharing surprise spread throughout the town, inspiring a wave of sharing and kindness. The once ordinary streets of Harmony Hills now sparkle with the magic of shared smiles, creating a sense of unity and happiness. As the sun began to set, Sarah stood in the town square, surrounded by grateful friends and a community bound by the magic of sharing. The glittering stars on the magical box twinkled one last time and transformed into a brilliant display, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Harmony Hills, Sarah continued to be the little superhero who remembered everyone that the more you share, the more joy you create for yourself and others. Billy the Brave and the Butterfly. In the heart of Whispering Woods, where sunlight filtered through the emerald leaves and laughter echoed among the trees, lived a little boy named Billy. Billy wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as courageous as a lion's roar and a spirit that soared with kindness. One day, as he explored the enchanting woods, Billy encountered a tiny creature in need, a delicate butterfly with tattered wings, empathy lighting up his eyes. Billy realized the butterfly needed help. He gently scooped it into his hands, noticing the intricate patterns on its wings. Determined to assist, Billy set out on a mission to mend the butterfly's wings and, in doing so, discovered a magical thread in the heart of Whispering Woods. As Billy weaved the magical thread through the butterfly's delicate wings, something extraordinary happened. The thread sparkled with ethereal hues, and the butterfly's wings began to mend. Vibrant and strong, the once feeble creature fluttered around Billy, expressing its gratitude with graceful dance-like movements. Overjoyed by the success of his mission, Billy realized the magical thread had bestowed upon him a unique power, the ability to help and heal with kindness. Excited to share this gift, Billy embarked on a journey through Whispering Woods, assisting creatures big and small. His first encounter was with a saddened squirrel who had lost its acorns. Billy, with a heart full of kindness, helped the squirrel gather its precious treasures, and the magical thread worked its charm, leaving the squirrel chirping with joy. As Billy continued his journey, he met a lonely bunny longing for a friend. With a warm smile and a sprinkle of the magical thread, the bunny found a companion, and their friendship blossomed amid the blossoms. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kindness has the power to mend broken wings and bring joy to those in need. Billy, with his magical thread, became the little superhero of Whispering Woods, teaching everyone the importance of compassion and lending a helping hand. Word of Billy the Brave and the butterfly spread throughout the woods, inspiring a wave of kindness and unity. The once muted sounds of Whispering Woods now harmonized with the melody of cooperation, creating a haven of warmth. As the sun dipped below the canopy, Billy stood in the heart of Whispering Woods, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of his kindness. The magical thread glowed one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the canopy of Whispering Woods, Billy continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a small act of kindness could mend broken wings and make the world a more beautiful place. Emma's Easter Egg Hunt. In the heart of Blossomville, where flowers danced with the breeze and the air was filled with the sweet scent of spring, lived a little girl named Emma. Emma wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as colorful as the blooming tulips and a spirit that sparkled with excitement. One day, as Easter approached, Emma decided to organize a special Easter egg hunt for the children of Blossomville. Determined to make it a magical day, Emma became the town's little superhero of joy. Emma began by decorating the town square with vibrant pastel colors and delicate ribbons. The once muted sounds of Blossomville now harmonized with the melody of anticipation. Creating a haven of excitement, she invited all the children to join the Easter egg hunt, handing out beautifully painted eggs for them to hide around the town. As the children giggled and scattered eggs like confetti, Emma's heart swelled with happiness. The once quiet town transformed into a lively carnival of laughter and camaraderie. Word of Emma's Easter egg hunt spread throughout Blossomville, inspiring families to come together for a day of joy and celebration. The once muted sounds of the town now harmonized with the melody of shared happiness, creating a haven of warmth. As the children eagerly searched for hidden eggs, Emma noticed a little girl named Lily standing alone, looking a bit disheartened. Realizing that Lily needed an extra dose of joy, Emma approached with a basket of eggs. She invited Lily to join the hunt and helped her find the most beautifully decorated egg hidden behind a flower bed. The once sad expression on Lily's face transformed into a radiant smile. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Inclusivity and kindness can turn a simple event into a magical experience for everyone. Emma, with her Easter egg hunt, became the little superhero of Blossomville, teaching everyone the importance of spreading joy and embracing community. As the sun dipped below the blossom-covered hills, Emma stood in the heart of the town square, surrounded by grateful friends and a town that now thrived on the magic of her Easter egg hunt. The town glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Blossomville, Emma continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a simple act of kindness and inclusivity could turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary celebration of joy and togetherness. Leo and the Lost Laugh. In the heart of Giggle Grove, where the trees swayed in rhythm with laughter and sunshine painted smiles on everyone's faces, lived a little boy named Leo. Leo wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as light as a cloud and a spirit that echoed with joy. However, one day, Leo noticed something peculiar. His laugh had gone missing. Concerned and puzzled, Leo decided to embark on a journey through Giggle Grove to find his lost laugh. As he wandered among the ticklish trees and danced with the giggling flowers, Leo encountered a wise old owl. The owl, sensing Leo's predicament, offered guidance. To find your lost laugh, my dear, you must spread joy and laughter wherever you go. The wise old owl hooted. Eager to retrieve his laughter, Leo embraced the owl's advice. His first attempt was at the mirthful meadow, where the playful animals gathered. Leo, with a heart full of joy, shared silly jokes and funny faces. To his delight, the meadow echoed with laughter. But Leo's lost laugh was still elusive. Undeterred, Leo continued his quest. He visited Mrs. Chuckle's bakery, where the aroma of joy-filled pastries wafted through the air. Leo, with a sprinkle of silliness, joined in a spontaneous dance, and soon the entire bakery was filled with laughter. Yet, Leo's lost laugh remained hidden. As Leo journeyed through Giggle Grove, spreading laughter like seeds, he encountered friends, neighbors, and even the mischievous squirrels. The once muted sounds of the giggling grove now harmonized with the melody of laughter, creating an atmosphere of merriment. The turning point came at the Whispering Waterfall, where Leo met a sad little bunny with genuine kindness. Leo told a funny story that turned the bunny's frown into a joyful grin. In that magical moment, Leo's lost laugh returned, a melody of pure happiness. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Sometimes, the best way to find joy is by sharing it with others. Leo, with his newfound laughter, became the little superhero of Giggle Grove, teaching everyone the importance of spreading happiness. Word of Leo and the lost laugh spread throughout the grove, inspiring a wave of laughter and cheer. The once muted sounds of Giggle Grove now harmonized with the melody of joy, creating a haven of mirth. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Leo stood in the heart of Giggle Grove, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of his laughter. Leo's laughter twinkled one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Giggle Grove, Leo continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that laughter, when shared, could make the world a brighter and merrier place. Lucy's loving lullaby. In the heart of Cozy Cove, where gentle waves whispered to the shore and seashells gleamed in the sand, lived a little girl named Lucy. Lucy wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as soothing as the ocean breeze and a spirit that sang with kindness. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Lucy discovered something extraordinary: the moonlit melody seashell. The seashell, adorned with a silvery glow, held a secret. It had the power to turn Lucy's gentle hums into a loving lullaby that could calm the hearts of the night. Excited by its magic, Lucy decided to use her loving lullaby to bring comfort to the world. As night fell over Cozy Cove, Lucy ventured to the homes of her friends and neighbors. With the moonlit melody seashell pressed to her lips, Lucy hummed a loving lullaby that wrapped around the town. Like a warm, soft blanket, sleepy eyes sparkled with tranquility, and the once restless night embraced a serene calm. Her melody reached Mrs. Johnson's bakery, where the tired baker was closing up for the night. Lucy's loving lullaby transformed the bakery into a haven of sweet dreams, and the aroma of freshly baked cookies lingered in the air. Mrs. Johnson, feeling the magic of Lucy's kindness, joined her in spreading the soothing tunes. As Lucy continued her nighttime serenade, she visited friends, neighbors, and even the nocturnal creatures of Cozy Cove. The loving lullaby turned ordinary nights into extraordinary moments. A frightened kitten found solace in its melody, a twinkling star sang along, and the gentle waves whispered tales of gratitude. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kindness has the power to bring comfort to the hearts of both big and small. Lucy, with her loving lullaby, became the little superhero of Cozy Cove, teaching everyone the importance of spreading love and tranquility. Word of Lucy's loving lullaby spread throughout the town, inspiring a wave of kindness and peaceful nights. The once muted sounds of Cozy Cove now harmonized with the melody of serenity, creating a haven of comfort. As the moon beamed down on Cozy Cove, Lucy stood on the shore, surrounded by grateful friends and a town that now thrived on the magic of her loving lullaby. The moonlit melody seashell shimmered one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the moonlit sky of Cozy Cove, Lucy continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a loving lullaby could turn the night into a symphony of peace and love. Charlie's compassionate quest. In the heart of Joyful Junction, where laughter echoed and kindness bloomed like flowers, lived a little boy named Charlie. Charlie was no ordinary child. He had a heart filled with compassion and a spirit that radiated warmth. One day, as he played near the town's shimmering lake, Charlie stumbled upon a magical compass. The compass, with a golden needle pointing in the direction of empathy, holds a secret. It could lead Charlie on a compassionate quest to help those in need. Excitement filled Charlie's eyes as he decided to embark on this special journey. His first stop was at the elderly Mrs. Thompson's house. Charlie noticed her struggling with her garden. With a smile, he offered to help weed the flower beds and plant colorful blooms. Mrs. Thompson's wrinkled face lit up, and the garden transformed into a vibrant sea of flowers. The magic of Charlie's compassionate quest continued. As he visited Mr. Baker, the local baker, who had been feeling downhearted, Charlie, armed with the magic compass, simply sat with him. Sharing stories and laughter, the gloom lifted, and the bakery filled with the irresistible aroma of freshly baked bread and cookies. As Charlie explores the town, the compassionate needle of the magic compass guides him to various acts of kindness. He helped children find lost toys, comforted a friend who had scraped his knee, and even organized a picnic for the entire town to enjoy. The moral of the story was crystal clear. A compassionate heart is the true superpower. Charlie, with his magical compass, became the little superhero of Joyful Junction, teaching everyone that a small act of kindness could create a ripple of joy. Word of Charlie's compassionate quest spread throughout the town, inspiring others to join in spreading kindness. The once bustling streets of Joyful Junction became even livelier, with neighbors helping one another and laughter filling the air. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Charlie stood in the heart of Joyful Junction, surrounded by grateful friends and a town that now thrives on compassion. The magic compass, having served its purpose, twinkled one last time and disappeared into the ether. And so, under the starry sky of Joyful Junction, Charlie continued to be the beacon of compassion, reminding everyone that a compassionate heart was the most powerful compass of all. Isabella's incredible invention. In the heart of Curious City, where imagination soared like colorful balloons and dreams sparkled like stars, lived a little girl named Isabella. Isabella wasn't an ordinary child. She had a mind as inventive as a puzzle solver and a spirit that danced with creativity. One day, as she explored her backyard workshop, Isabella decided to create something incredible. Inspired by the fluttering butterflies and buzzing bees, Isabella set out to invent a device that could bring smiles to the faces of everyone in Curious City. She called it the Joyful Jumper. The Joyful Jumper, adorned with rainbow-colored buttons, had a secret power. It could transport people to the happiest moments of their lives. Isabella believed that reliving those joyful memories could spread happiness and unity throughout the city. Her first trial was with Mrs. Thompson, the elderly lady who lived next door. Isabella, with a twinkle in her eye, invited Mrs. Thompson to try the Joyful Jumper. With a press of the Joyful Memories button, Mrs. Thompson found herself in a sunlit garden, surrounded by blooming roses. The fragrance and the warmth of the memory brought tears of joy to her eyes. Encouraged by the success, Isabella invited children, parents, and even the town mayor to experience the Joyful Jumper. Each person emerged from the experience with smiles that seemed to radiate light. However, Isabella realized that her invention had a greater purpose than just spreading joy. One day, as she watched children from different parts of Curious City sharing their favorite memories, she understood that the Joyful Jumper could bridge gaps and create bonds among people. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Shared joy has the power to unite hearts and communities. Isabella, with her incredible invention, became the little superhero of Curious City, teaching everyone the importance of connecting through happiness. Word of Isabella and the incredible invention spread throughout the city, inspiring a wave of shared memories and unity. The once muted sounds of Curious City now harmonize with the melody of laughter and friendship, creating a haven of togetherness. As the sun set over Curious City, Isabella stood in the heart of the joyful community, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of her invention. The joyful jumper glowed one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Curious City, Isabella continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that the simplest moments of joy, when shared, could make the world a more connected and wonderful place. Jack's joyful journey. In the heart of Cheerful Town, where laughter echoed through the streets and the sun painted smiles on everyone's faces, lived a little boy named Jack. Jack wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as vibrant as a rainbow and a spirit that radiated joy. One day, as he strolled through the town square, Jack noticed a few gloomy faces. Determined to spread happiness, Jack embarked on a joyful journey, becoming the town's little superhero of smiles. His first stop was the bakery, where Mrs. Baker looked a bit weary. Jack, with a heart full of cheer, shared a joke, and soon the delightful aroma of laughter filled the air. The once muted sounds of the bakery now harmonized with the melody of joy, creating a haven of happiness. Encouraged by the success, Jack continued his journey, visiting friends, neighbors, and even the shy cat that lived near the park. With each encounter, Jack shared a burst of his infectious joy, turning frowns into smiles and sighs into giggles. The town transformed into a lively carnival of laughter and camaraderie. Word of Jack's joyful journey spread throughout Cheerful Town, inspiring a wave of positivity and good vibes. The once muted sounds of the town now harmonized with the melody of shared joy, creating a haven of warmth. One day, as Jack skipped through the park, he noticed a lonely boy sitting on a bench, eyes fixed on the ground. Realizing that the boy needed an extra dose of cheer, Jack approached with a friendly wave. He shared stories, played games, and soon the once lonely boy joined in the joyful journey. The moral of the story was crystal clear. A little joy can brighten even the gloomiest day. Jack, with his joyful journey, became the little superhero of Cheerful Town, teaching everyone the importance of spreading happiness and creating a positive ripple effect. As the sun dipped below the cheerful skyline, Jack stood in the heart of the town square, surrounded by grateful friends and a town that now thrived on the magic of his journey. The town glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Cheerful Town, Jack continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a joyful spirit could turn an ordinary moment into an extraordinary journey of laughter and delight. Lily and the Lucky Ladybug. In the heart of Sunnyvale Gardens, where flowers bloomed in a dance of colors and the air was filled with the melody of chirping birds, lived a little girl named Lily. Lily wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as kind as a gentle breeze and a spirit that radiated positivity. One day, as she tended to her garden, Lily discovered a tiny, shimmering ladybug with distinctive spots. Determined to share its luck with everyone in Sunnyvale Gardens, Lily became the little superhero of kindness. Lily named the ladybug Lucy and believed that Lucy brought luck to those who treated others with kindness. She decided to embark on a mission to spread the ladybug's luck to every corner of Sunnyvale Gardens. The once muted sounds of the garden now harmonized with the melody of shared kindness, creating a haven of positivity. Lily began by helping her neighbors with their chores, planting flowers, and sharing smiles. She invited friends and families to join her in acts of kindness. And soon the entire garden buzzed with the excitement of spreading good fortune. Word of Lily and the Lucky Ladybug spread throughout Sunnyvale Gardens, inspiring everyone to embrace the magic of kindness and positivity. The once quiet sounds of the garden now harmonize with the melody of shared joy, creating a haven of warmth. One day, as Lily and her friends gathered in the garden, they noticed a lonely caterpillar named Carl who seemed hesitant to join the festivities. Realizing that Carl needed an extra dose of encouragement, Lily approached with Lucy perched on her finger. She gently shared stories of Lucy's magical journey and how acts of kindness had transformed the garden into a haven of luck and joy. The once hesitant caterpillar joined in, and soon the garden bloomed with the magic of Lily and the lucky ladybug. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kindness has the power to create a world filled with luck and joy. Lily, with her lucky ladybug, became the little superhero of Sunnyvale Gardens, teaching everyone the importance of spreading positivity and embracing the magic of kindness. As the sun set over the blooming garden, Lily stood in the heart of Sunnyvale Gardens, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of her lucky mission. The garden glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Sunnyvale Gardens, Lily continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a sprinkle of kindness could turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary journey of luck and happiness. Sammy's Kindness Adventure. Once upon a time, in the cozy town of Harmonyville, there lived a little superhero named Sammy. Sammy was not like other superheroes. He didn't have a cape or super strength, but he possessed a heart full of kindness that made him stand out. One sunny day, as Sammy played in Harmonyville Park, he noticed his friends looking sad, curious. Sammy approached them and discovered that a mischievous crow had stolen their favorite toys. Instead of feeling upset, Sammy smiled and decided it was time for a kindness adventure. Sammy, with his cheerful spirit, gathered his friends and explained his plan. Together, they embarked on a journey to recover their toys and spread kindness along the way. Their first stop was Mr. Johnson's Bakery. Sammy suggested baking delicious cookies to share with the crow, hoping it would help them get their toys back. The aroma of freshly baked cookies filled the air as they worked together, and soon, they had a batch ready. With a basket of cookies in hand, Sammy and his friends approached the crow. Instead of scaring it away, they offered the cookies as a gesture of friendship. The crow, delighted by the unexpected treat, cawed happily and decided to return the toys. As Sammy and his friends continued their kindness adventure, they encountered more challenges. They helped Mrs. Parker fix her flower bed, shared their toys with younger kids, and even assisted an elderly neighbor in carrying groceries. Each act of kindness made their hearts feel warmer and their smiles brighter. By the end of the day, Sammy and his friends not only recovered their toys, but also turned Harmonyville into an even more joyful place. The townsfolk were inspired by Sammy's kindness adventure, and the mischievous crow even became their new feathered friend. As the sun set over Harmonyville, Sammy gathered his friends to reflect on their adventure. He explained that true superheroes didn't always need capes or superpowers. Kindness was the greatest superpower of all. The moral of Sammy's kindness adventure spread throughout Harmonyville, and children and parents alike started incorporating acts of kindness into their daily lives. Sammy, with his heart full of kindness, became the little superhero who taught everyone that a simple act of kindness could make the world a better place. Sammy, with his heart full of kindness, became the little superhero who taught everyone that a simple act of kindness could make the world a better place. Princess Protector's Enchanted Forest. In the heart of the enchanted forest, where sunlight danced through the leaves and magical creatures roamed freely, lived a kind and gentle princess named Lily. Lily wasn't an ordinary princess. She was known as the Princess Protector because of her unwavering commitment to securing the enchanted realm. One day, as Princess Lily strolled through the forest, she noticed a group of tiny woodland creatures looking worried. The wise old owl explains that the magical crystal blossom, which kept the forest alive, was losing its glow. Without its radiation, the enchanted forest would be wither away. Determined to save her beloved home, Princess Lily embarked on a quest to find the missing sparkle of the crystal blossom. She ventured through shimmering meadows, crossed babbling brooks, and greeted the mystical creatures of the forest. Her journey leads her to the whispering willows, ancient trees with leaves that hold the secrets of the forest. The leaves rustled with a message to reignite the crystal blossom's glow. One must share the warmth of friendship with the forgotten creatures of the deep woods. Princess Lily, armed with kindness, set out to find these forgotten creatures. Deep within the shadows, she discovered timid sprites, shy gnomes, and bashful fairies. Each encounter requires a gentle touch and a kind word to coax them out of hiding. As Princess Lily brought these magical beings together, a soft glow began to emanate from the crystal blossom. The once forgotten creatures now danced in the enchanting light, grateful for Princess Lily's kindness. The moral of the story is clear. True strength lies in compassion and the ability to unite others through kindness. Princess Lily's love for her enchanted forest had rekindled the magic within, proving that a heart full of kindness could overcome any challenge. Word spread across the enchanted forest about Princess Lily's heroic deeds. The once shy creatures now proudly joined her side, creating a harmonious symphony of laughter and joy. With the crystal blossom aglow once more, Princess Protector's enchanted forest flourished. Princess Lily's tale became a legend, passed down through generations as a reminder that the magic of kindness could heal even the deepest shadows. And so, under the twinkling stars of the enchanted forest, Princess Lily continues to protect and nurture her realm, ensuring that love and kindness always prevail. Danny and the Dragon's Lesson. In the heart of marvelous mountains, where streams sparkled like diamonds and whispers of magic danced through the air, lived a little boy named Danny. Danny wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as brave as a lion and a spirit that shimmered with curiosity. One day, as he roamed the mountainside, Danny discovered a mysterious cave. Venturing inside, he stumbled upon a slumbering dragon, its scales gleaming with iridescent hues. The dragon, named Spark, awoke and greeted Danny with a friendly rumble. To Danny's surprise, Spark revealed that he was a wise and gentle dragon with the power to share life's important lessons. The dragon sensed Danny's adventurous spirit and proposed a challenge to journey together to the crystal clear lake, where a valuable lesson awaited. Excitement bubbling in his chest, Danny agreed. As they traversed the marvelous mountains, Spark spoke about the importance of courage and kindness. Along the way, they encountered a lost bunny, frightened by the rustling leaves. Danny, remembering Spark's lesson, approached the bunny with gentle words and helped it find its way home. Upon reaching the crystal clear lake, Spark revealed the lesson of the day: the power of understanding. The lake reflected images of various creatures, each unique and wonderful. Spark explained that, just as the lake embraced all reflections, Danny should embrace the differences in others. Their journey continued, and Danny met creatures with various shapes, sizes, and colors. With each encounter, Danny practiced understanding and appreciating the beauty in diversity. As the sun dipped behind the mountains, Danny and Spark arrived back at the cave, their hearts full of newfound wisdom. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Understanding and appreciating differences make the world a richer place. Danny, with the dragon's guidance, became the little superhero of marvelous mountains. Word of Danny and the dragon's lesson spread throughout the mountains, inspiring a wave of understanding and kindness. The once muted sounds of marvelous mountains now harmonized with laughter and the rustling of leaves, creating a haven of unity. As the stars twinkled above, Danny stood beside Spark, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on acceptance. The dragon's scales glowed one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of marvelous mountains, Danny continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that the power of understanding could make the world an enchanting and harmonious place. Mia and the Magic Seeds. In the heart of Harmonyville, where sunflowers swayed and laughter echoed, there lived a curious little girl named Mia. Mia's garden was her sanctuary, filled with vibrant blooms and buzzing butterflies. One day, Mia discovered a mysterious packet of seeds tucked away in her grandmother's old chest. Excitement bubbled within Mia as she read the label. Magic seeds, plant with kindness, grow with love, without hesitation. Mia grabbed her tiny watering can and set out to transform her garden. As she planted the magic seeds, Mia whispered words of kindness to each tiny seedling. To her amazement, the flowers bloomed in an array of colors she had never seen before. Each petal seemed to sparkle with a magical glow. Word of Mia's enchanted garden spread throughout Harmonyville. The townsfolk marveled at the breathtaking sight and couldn't help but feel a warmth in their hearts whenever they visited Mia's garden. Mia, with her eyes sparkling, shared the magic seeds with her friends, encouraging them to plant seeds of kindness in their own lives. One day, a grumpy old neighbor named Mr. Thompson, who never smiled, wandered into Mia's garden. Mia, undeterred by his frowning face, handed him a magic seed and said, "Plant this with a kind thought and watch the magic happen." To everyone's surprise, Mr. Thompson's garden soon transformed into a burst of colors and fragrances. His once gloomy demeanor softened, and a smile graced his face. The magic seeds became a symbol of hope and kindness in Harmonyville. Mia's garden became a gathering place for friends and neighbors, where they shared stories, laughter, and, of course, the magic of kindness. And so, Mia and her magic seeds turned Harmonyville into a town where love and kindness bloomed in every corner, reminding everyone that a small act of kindness could truly make the world more magical. Captain Courage's Teddy Quest. In the lively town of Harmonyville, a courageous young boy named Charlie earned the nickname Captain Courage. Due to his fearless spirit, Charlie's closest companion on his adventures was a cherished teddy bear named Mr. Cuddles. One bright day, disaster struck as a strong gust of wind swept through Harmonyville, carrying Mr. Cuddles away. Determined to rescue his beloved friend, Captain Courage, donning a vibrant red cape, set out on an extraordinary quest through the town. His first destination was the Enchanted Forest, where the wise owl shared timeless wisdom about courage and camaraderie. Undeterred, Captain Courage journeyed through the whispering stream and conquered the courageous cliff, forming alliances with a chatty squirrel and a joyous bunny along the way. Their expedition led them to the Meadow of Reflection, a mystical place that mirrored the deepest fears and uncertainties of those who ventured through it. Captain Courage confronted his own reflections, discovering that true bravery blossomed from acknowledging and overcoming one's fears. At the heart of the meadow, a radiant light surrounded Mr. Cuddles, turning him into a symbol of resilience and friendship. Captain Courage realized that his teddy bear had become more than a friend. He was a beacon of strength and unity. Returning triumphantly to Harmonyville, Captain Courage shared the profound lessons learned during his teddy quest. The town, inspired by his bravery, embraced the idea that true heroism lay in facing challenges with courage and supporting one another through difficult times. From that day forward, Captain Courage and Mr. Cuddles became icons of bravery and friendship in Harmonyville. The once fearful children drew inspiration from their adventures, learning that courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. With his red cape flowing in the breeze, Captain Courage continued leading extraordinary adventures, reinforcing the belief that everyone possessed the potential for heroism within their hearts. Heroic Hannah's journey. In the enchanting town of Harmonyville, there lived a little girl named Hannah. Unlike other children, Hannah had a vivid imagination that turned her ordinary days into extraordinary adventures. One day, as she played by the Harmonyville River, Hannah's imagination led her on a heroic journey. With a makeshift cape round her shoulders, Hannah envisioned herself as a brave explorer on a quest to find the legendary Harmony Stone. The Harmony Stone, as her imagination painted it, had the power to bring joy and unity to the entire town. On her journey, heroic Hannah faced various challenges. The whispering woods echoed with mysterious sounds, and the courageous cliff tested her bravery. Undeterred, Hannah pressed on, meeting imaginary creatures like the kindness pixie and the joyful jester who offered guidance and encouragement. As heroic Hannah approached the sparkling cavern, her final destination, she encountered the Harmony Guardian, an ancient tree with leaves that glittered like stars. The Guardian revealed that the Harmony Stone was not a physical object, but a symbol of the kindness and unity that exists within Harmonyville. Realizing the true meaning of her journey, heroic Hannah felt a warm glow in her heart. The Harmony Guardian praised her for understanding that the real magic was in the connections she made and the kindness she shared. Returning to Harmonyville, Hannah didn't find a tangible Harmony Stone, but her journey had transformed the town. Inspired by her tale, the children of Harmonyville began creating their own imaginary adventures, fostering a sense of unity and camaraderie. Heroic Hannah's journey became a legendary story in Harmonyville, reminding everyone that the most extraordinary adventures often happen within our hearts and the bonds we create with one another. And so, under the golden sun of Harmonyville, heroic Hannah continued her imaginative escapades, leaving behind a town brimming with laughter, friendship, and the magic of shared dreams. Next, and the missing moonbeams. In the heart of Starry Grove, where the night sky painted a canvas of twinkling stars, lived a little boy named Max. Max wasn't an ordinary child. He had eyes that sparkled like constellations and a spirit that embraced the magic of the night. One evening, as he roamed the mystical meadow, perplexed and concerned, Max decided to investigate. He ventured into the enchanted forest, a place whispered to hold secrets of the night. Deep within, Max encountered Luna, the guardian fairy of the moonbeams. Looking troubled, Luna explained that the moonbeams had dimmed because people had forgotten to appreciate the beauty of the night. Max, with his deep connection to the stars, felt a sense of responsibility. Luna handed him a magic lantern and shared a secret. Only an act of kindness could restore the moonbeam's brilliance. Determined to bring back the enchantment of the night, Max set out on a mission. His first stop was the wise old owl, perched atop a moonlit tree. Max, with a heart full of kindness, helped the owl mend its nest. In return, the owl shared a piece of moonlight wisdom. Kindness had the power to illuminate even the darkest corners. As Max continued his journey, he encountered various creatures of the night, from the shy fireflies to the playful nightingale. Each act of kindness, whether helping a lost star find its way or sharing a comforting word with the worried crescent moon, contributed to the lantern's glow. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kindness has the power to illuminate the darkest nights. Max, with his magic lantern, became the little superhero of Starry Grove, teaching everyone the importance of appreciating and caring for the beauty around them. Word of Max and the missing moonbeams spread throughout the grove, inspiring a wave of kindness and appreciation. The once muted sounds of Starry Grove now harmonized with the melody of gratitude. As the moonbeams began to sparkle again, Max stood in the heart of Starry Grove, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of kindness. The magic lantern glowed one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Starry Grove, Max continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that kindness could brighten even the darkest night. Grace and the Grateful Garden. In the heart of Serene Springs, where flowers bloomed in a kaleidoscope of colors and laughter echoed through the meadows, lived a little girl named Grace. Grace wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as gentle as a breeze and a spirit that radiated gratitude. One sunny day, as she strolled through the vibrant fields, Grace discovered a magical watering can. The watering can, adorned with a rainbow, held a secret. It could nurture a grateful garden that would bloom with joy. When tended with thankfulness, excited by its powers, Grace decided to cultivate her own grateful garden. Her first act was to water the daisies, expressing gratitude for their cheerful presence. To her delight, the daisies blossomed into radiant blooms, their petals shimmering with happiness. The magic of the grateful garden had begun. Encouraged by the success of her gratitude, Grace visited the wise old oak tree, thanking it for its shade and strength. With each drop from the magical watering can, the oak tree's branches swayed in joy, and the once silent leaves whispered tales of ancient wisdom. As Grace continued to express gratitude to the elements of Serene Springs, the grateful garden flourished. The tulips blushed with appreciation, the butterflies danced with delight, and the babbling brook sparkled with happiness. The meadows transformed into a symphony of colors and fragrances, all thanks to Grace's grateful heart. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Gratitude has the power to make the world a more beautiful place. Grace, with her magical watering can, became the little superhero of Serene Springs, teaching everyone the importance of acknowledging and appreciating the wonders around them. Word of Grace and the grateful garden spread throughout the town, inspiring a wave of thankfulness and appreciation. The once muted sounds of Serene Springs now harmonized with the melody of gratitude, creating a haven of contentment. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Grace stood in the heart of her grateful garden, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on thankfulness. The magical watering can glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Serene Springs, Grace continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a grateful heart could turn even the simplest moments into extraordinary blessings. Ella's empathy lesson. In the heart of Harmony Haven, where gentle breezes whisper through tall trees and kindness flowed like a gentle stream, lived a little girl named Ella. Ella was no ordinary child. She possesses a heart as vast as the sky and a spirit that glows with empathy. One serene afternoon, as she played in the meadow, Ella stumbled upon a magical crystal. The crystal, with its soft glow, holds a secret. It could teach Ella about the feelings of others. Intrigued by its powers, Ella decided to embark on an empathy lesson. Her first lesson took her to the playground, where she noticed a friend sitting alone, her eyes filled with sadness. With a tender touch, Ella shared the magical crystal, and to everyone's amazement, the friend's face lit up with joy. Laughter echoed through the playground, and the once lonely friend found companionship. Encouraged by the success of her empathy lesson, Ella visited Mr. Jenkins, the elderly gardener. Ella handed him the magical crystal, and as he held it, Memories of his youth flooded back. Ella listened intently to his stories, and the garden transformed into a haven of nostalgia and blooming flowers. Murdoch Jenkins, grateful for Ella's empathetic ear, joined her in spreading the magic of understanding. As Ella continued her empathy lesson, she shared the magical crystal with friends, neighbors, and even animals. The crystal ordinary moments turned into extraordinary connections. A shared umbrella became a shelter from the rain. A comforting hug felt like a warm embrace, and a thoughtful gesture turned into an act of kindness. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Empathy has the power to connect hearts and create a world of understanding. Ella, with her magical crystal, became the little superhero of Harmony Haven, teaching everyone the importance of walking in someone else's shoes. Word of Ella's empathy lesson spread throughout the town, inspiring a wave of understanding and compassion. The once silent streets of Harmony Haven now resonate with the harmonic melody of empathy and shared feelings. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Ella stood in the meadow, surrounded by grateful friends and a community bound by the magic of empathy. The gentle glow of the magical crystal dimmed one last time, leaving behind a world that now understands the power of caring for others. And so, under the moonlit sky of Harmony Haven, Ella continued to be the little superhero who remembered everyone that empathy could bridge gaps and make the world a kinder, more understanding place. Noah's never-ending nap time. In the heart of Dreamland Meadows, where clouds were fluffy pillows and the sun painted the sky in hues of warmth, lived a little boy named Noah. Noah wasn't an ordinary child. He had a heart as gentle as a lullaby and a spirit that embraced the tranquility of nap time. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Noah decided to embark on a mission to make nap time a magical adventure for everyone in Dreamland Meadows. Determined to turn nap time into a wondrous journey, Noah became the little superhero of peaceful dreams. Noah began by inviting all the sleepy animals of Dreamland Meadows to join him in the never-ending nap-time adventure. The once muted sounds of the meadows now harmonized with the melody of soothing yawns, creating a haven of serenity. He created a cozy nap-time corner adorned with twinkling stars and soft blankets. Noah, with a heart full of calmness, gently lulled each animal into a peaceful slumber with his whispered stories and gentle melodies. The meadows transformed into a dreamy haven of restful sleep. Word of Noah's never-ending nap time spread throughout Dreamland Meadows, inspiring animals and even the trees to embrace the magic of a serene nap. The once restless sounds of the meadows now harmonized with the melody of shared tranquility, creating a haven of peaceful dreams. One day, as Noah wandered through the meadows, he noticed a little bunny named Benny who seemed unable to settle down for a nap. Realizing that Benny needed an extra dose of calmness, Noah approached with a soft smile. He shared a gentle story about the adventures in Dreamland and sang a lullaby that turned Benny's fidgets into quiet sighs. The once anxious bunny closed its eyes, entering a peaceful slumber. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Sometimes, a moment of calmness can turn a restless day into a peaceful journey. Noah, with his never-ending nap time, became the little superhero of Dreamland Meadows, teaching everyone the importance of embracing the tranquility of rest. As the moon cast its gentle glow over the meadows, Noah stood in the heart of Dreamland Meadows, surrounded by grateful friends and a world that now thrived on the magic of his nap-time adventure. The meadows glowed one last time before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Dreamland Meadows, Noah continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a peaceful nap could turn an ordinary night into an extraordinary journey of sweet dreams. Winnie's wonderful wishes. In the heart of Sparkling Valley, where the meadows glowed with the colors of 1,000 wishes and laughter echoed through the air, lived a little girl named Wendy. Wendy wasn't an ordinary child. She had a heart as warm as sunshine and a spirit that danced with dreams. One day, as she skipped through the valley, Wendy discovered a magical wishing well. The well, adorned with shimmering stars, held a secret. It had the power to grant wishes that were not only magical, but also filled with kindness. Excited by its magic, Wendy decided to use her wonderful wishes to bring joy to the world. Her first wish was for a lonely tree by the stream, wishing it would blossom with the laughter of woodland creatures. To everyone's amazement, the tree came alive with chirping birds, buzzing bees, and fluttering butterflies. Wendy's wonderful wishes had turned the once silent tree into a lively gathering place. Encouraged by the success of her first wish, Wendy visited the neighboring village with a heart full of kindness. She wished for the villagers to discover the joy of sharing. To her delight, the village square transformed into a bustling market where neighbors traded not only goods, but also smiles and stories. Wendy's wonderful wishes had created a community bound by the magic of sharing. As Wendy continued to sprinkle her wonderful wishes, she visited friends, neighbors, and even the playful river. The magical well turned ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. A rainy day became a dance of sparkling raindrops. A shared treat felt like a feast, and a simple thank you echoed with the melody of gratitude. The moral of the story was crystal clear. Kind wishes have the power to make the world a more wonderful place. Wendy, with her wonderful wishes, became the little superhero of Sparkling Valley, teaching everyone the importance of spreading joy through kindness. Word of Wendy's wonderful wishes spread throughout the valley, inspiring a wave of positivity and goodwill. The once muted sounds of Sparkling Valley now harmonized with the melody of laughter and well-wishing, creating a haven of happiness. As the stars twinkled above, Wendy stood beside the magical well, surrounded by grateful friends and a valley that now thrived on the magic of her wonderful wishes. The stars on the well glowed one last time, before transforming into a constellation of twinkling stars, leaving everyone in awe. And so, under the starry sky of Sparkling Valley, Wendy continued to be the little superhero who reminded everyone that a wonderful wish, filled with kindness, could make the world a more magical and joyous place.